There comes a day when you realize some questions were never meant to be answered by the people, only healed by God. Because if the enemy can keep you trapped in your past, he'll keep you searching for explanations that never come. You will build a home inside of a question mark, living but never moving, breathing but never healing, waiting for an apology that may never be spoken, and waiting for accountability from people who have convinced themselves that they never did anything wrong. And while you're waiting, life is just passing you by. So today, I want to tell the person who has spent years asking why, you are asking the wrong question. Why did this happen to me? The question is, what is God going to do with what happened to me? I think about Joseph when he was betrayed, or David when he was hunted, or Job when he lost everything. Even Jesus himself was rejected by the very people he came to save. Pain has never been proof of God's absence. Sometimes it is the very place where his presence becomes undeniable. When nobody else defended you, when you cried yourself to sleep, he was there. When betrayal changed the way you looked at people, and he was there when your heart hardened just enough to survive. And even when you couldn't see his hand, he never removed it from your life. Your scars are real. Your anger is real. So don't let anybody shame you for grieving. Grieve, cry, mourn what was stolen from you. Mourn the years that you can never get back. Mourn the version of yourself that deserved better. God is not offended by your honest grief. He is offended by hopelessness. Because grief says, I have been hurt. Hopelessness says, God can't heal it. Those two things are not the same. So grieve, but don't build a home where you grieve, because there is another side of this story. One day, you'll stop asking, why did this happen to me? And you'll begin to say, look what God did through me despite all of that. Your pain will become wisdom. Your tears will become compassion. The scars that you bear will become proof that held through everything it had at you. And still, you are standing. So if you are listening to me today, hear me say this. What happened to you was not your fault, but your healing is now your responsibility. Not because God expects perfection from you, but because He has prepared a future that your past cannot follow you into. So lay down your questions. Lay down the bitterness. Lay down the need for people to finally understand what they did. That is your burden. Lay it down. Place it all at the feet of Christ, because the cross has always been the place where broken things become whole, where mourning becomes dancing, and where ashes become beauty, where your endings become new beginnings. And one day you will look back, not with the tears of a victim, but with the gratitude of someone who watched God transform every wound that they bore into a witness. So I'm just saying, y'all, do not lose heart. Don't give up. And whatever you do, don't build your home inside of a question mark. Build it on the promise of God. Because what He builds, no betrayal can destroy. That's all I got for you guys today. I will holler at y'all in the next go.